Hello students, in this video we will see how instruction is executed, what are the steps for executing any instruction. So if you see here, you have a memory with location 300, 301, 302 and so on. Then you have three registers, PC that is program counter which stores address of the next instruction to be fetched from memory. AC is the accumulator register which is used for temporary storage. IR is an instruction register where your instruction will be stored after fetching it from memory. So if we'll see here, the first step is, since the program counter is having a value 300, that instruction will be fetched from memory at location 300 into the IR register. So it will fetch 1940 into the IR register. So this is the first step. Once instruction is fetched, next step is to increment the program counter. Counter which had value 300 will be incremented by 1, which will be now 301. So now once instruction is fetched, now it has to be executed. So instruction is 1940. So here next step is to execute the instruction, that is 1940. So here, as we had seen in the previous video, that instruction is divided into two parts. One is opcode and second one is address. So that first part is 1 is denoting the opcode and 940 denotes the address. So here it will be divided into two parts, 1940 and 1 and 940. So 1 in binary is denoted as 0001. So this opcode tells you to load accumulator from memory location 940. So here accumulator will be loaded with the data that is there at 940. So here at 940 we have 0003 which is stored, which will be loaded into the AC register, that is accumulator. So this is the execution of first instruction and step 2. So first step is fetching, second step is execution. Now we already have 301 in the program counter. So now we have to fetch the instruction at 301 into the IR register. So it will be fetched from 301 into the IR register. So 5941 will be stored in IR register. So now after instruction is fetched, we will increment the program counter by 1. So now currently the program counter is having 301, incremented by 1 and it will become 302. So now we will see how to execute this 5941. So here the binary value for 5 is 0101 and opcode, that is the opcode for 5. So here this opcode tells you to add AC from memory location 941. So whatever that is there in location at AC will be added with the value that is stored at 941. So 941 is having 0002 which will be added with value of AC and it will give you a result as 0005. So this is your fourth step, that is execution. Now we will go to the next step. So this 005 will be stored in AC, that is a result. So add AC to memory location 941, that means it will add this 2 with 3 and store again it in AC. So it will be stored now with 005. Now we'll move to the next step. Now we have already loaded 302 in program counter. So next step is to fetch what is there at 302. So at 302 we have 2941. So it has to be fetched into the IR register. So it will fetch 2941 into the IR register. So now once fetching is done, next is to increment the program counter by 1. Counter value by 303. So now once it is incremented, the next step is to execute that 2941. So here we'll execute 2941. So binary value for 2 is 0010, that is the opcode. So opcode tells you store accumulator to memory location 941. So whatever that is that here, accumulator will be stored at. So whatever that is there in accumulator register will be loaded in 941 location. So these are the steps for executing any instruction. So main two steps are fetching and execution. So fetching the data from memory into the IR register, and second one is executing that instruction. So whenever you fetch, to know which address from which you have to fetch, it will be taken from the program counter.